Hi guys, it's Christina and I am back with my final layout as guest designer for the month of July for SpiegelMom Scraps. And I am super excited because I'm going to be continuing on with the design team for the next few months. So I will get to continue showing you guys videos and working with these awesome products. I am going to continue to post process videos every Wednesday for SpiegelMom Scraps, so you can look forward to that. Alright, so this layout I'm creating today is a picture of my daughter watching Shamu at SeaWorld, and he is doing flips in the background. So it shows my daughter watching him looking away from the camera, as well as the orca whale in mid-flip in the background. And this is just at Shamu Stadium. So I have pulled out one of the newer collections from Kaiser Craft called Mermaid Tales, and I am using that on my layout. Now I don't have the 12 by 12 papers that go with this. I just bought the 6 by 6 paper pad. And I'm making do with that. I'm going to make it work. And so the way I'm doing that is the Kaiser Craft paper pad is actually 6.5 instead of 6. And I am just taking 2 sheets of it and putting it together to make a border that's going to go through the middle of the entire page. And what I'm doing right now is I just pulled out some dark purple cardstock, and I'm using that to create a little bit of an edge on the top and the bottom of that cardstock that's going to go through the middle of the page. And that's going to be the basis for where my photo and everything goes. And I also backed my photo with that same dark purple, and then I've pulled that lighter purple border strip, and that came out of the 6 by 6 paper pad. And then I went through the ephemera pack, and that's where you see I'm pulling these little details from, and that's the same thing, Kaiser Craft Mermaid Tails. And I have backed it with some of these doilies. They're the 4-inch Normandy doilies from the SpiegelMom Scrap Store. And as you've seen me do several times this month, I am taking my ink, and I am using the Studio Calico Mint, and I am going around the edge of the page as well as the edge of the doilies with that color. So I absolutely love the white doilies, but I also love adding just a touch of color to the edges because it really makes them pop off the background, especially if you're using white cardstock as your background. And then I'm going to go ahead and take these 4 little pieces of coral and tuck them into the corners in the top left and the bottom right. And then I took my sequins and I kind of went around the inside border of those doilies. And that line was already there for me. I just used my score tape in that 1/8 of an inch size and went around the outside border. And then I just stuck each one of those sequins down to create some detail. And it does really add a fun detail to that side. I also have a doily there that I'm working on right now where I have added my ephemera pieces to that kind of ties everything all together. And I'm just going to go ahead and tuck those in. So I have some seashells and that little card that says documented, and then I'm going to go ahead and put a seahorse on the opposite side of the photo. And I do put that one on some 3D foam adhesive so that it stands up a little bit more than the rest of those details. And now I'm just flipping through that 6 by 6 paper pad trying to see what else I want to add or where I need some additional details. I really like in this layout that the sequins just kind of add some detail. So they're not a focal point, but they do kind of draw your attention like it's something different. But it's a small detail on the page, so it's not overwhelming. And it really allows the focus to stay on this aquatic sea theme that I have going on in the page. So I really do like how that turned out, and it was super simple look to create with the sequins that is a little bit different. And there you see I'm grabbing just a tiny green sequin that I'm going to make this the eye for this seahorse. And so it's just going to sit up there. And it blends into the background, but when you look at the close-ups, you can tell a difference that there is a little different look there, which I really liked. And then I went ahead and pulled out my Studio Calico alphabets, and I grabbed these gold foil ones. These are the puffy stickers from the Baxter collection. And I'm just going to make my title live up there on that purple edge, and it's going to overlap down to my pattern paper. And the title is just going to be Captivated. Because it is, like I said, my daughter watching this orca whale do these flips, and she just was entranced. She thought it was just the most amazing thing. And then I grabbed this Tim Holtz deco sheet, and it is just sheets of either gold or silver glitter paper, and it is adhesive backed, which is why I like to use it. And so I just took my tiny heart punch and punched a bunch of little hearts that I kind of scattered throughout the layout. And then I pulled this really, really, really thin washi tape that I got from Studio Calico, and it just says XOXO in gold foil. And I added that across the top and the bottom and a little detail on the side. And that's going to do it for this layout. I really hope you enjoyed seeing this and you will try this subtle look for sequins. It has been amazing being the guest designer for SpiegelMom Scraps, and I can't wait to continue with the design team next month. Bye!